People sometimes ask, why should I measure my market? I've got a pretty good idea of where we are. To answer that, let me show you something from the wonderful world of engineering economics. When we buy or build something to serve a purpose, we can picture the situation as a graph. Here, the vertical axis measures increasing fitness for purpose, or FFP. FFP is a measure of the functionality of a system. To what degree is that system fit for the intended job? The higher the FFP, the better the system is working. And the horizontal axis shows increasing time, T. There are upper and lower bounds shown on the FFP axis to show the region in which the system is fit for purpose. The upper bound is basically the system is perfect, and the lower bound is the system is just barely usable. As time moves along, the system loses its fitness for purpose. You could see as we move along the curve, pretty soon we're going to cross the lower FFP bound and lose system functionality. Now, the system you're looking at may have a differently shaped downward tendency. It may be like this or like this. But the decrease in functionality happens at just about everything, whether it's a pipeline or a power transmission line or a car. Things naturally deteriorate. Things do not naturally improve by themselves. If no action is taken, the curve moves all the way to the bottom and the system must be repaired, or more likely, completely replaced, at great expense and effort. That may be fine if the system is a throwaway, like a cell phone with a battery that you can't replace, or in the event that the need for the system has changed. Usually, though, it indicates that the system's managers are making uninformed decisions, or think they have no control at all. The lack of a decision is a decision in itself. But reasonable management of complex systems requires that we intervene intermittently to effect smaller repairs and keep the system in the optimal zone. Here, we're bringing the system back up to perfect condition after waiting until it became just barely usable. Now, if you do this more often, in other words, don't let the system deteriorate quite this much, then you will use less effort and you'll keep the system in even better operating condition. It will also happen more frequently. As we're about to see, we now intervene and bring it back up to good fitness for purpose. It has stayed within a good range. It's a good operating system. It has declined a bit. We've done a little bit of routine maintenance. We keep going all the same across time, all for much less money than one large replacement. How do managers know when to intervene? By measuring their systems with inspection reports, performance indicators, maintenance schedules, and so on. And you know what? A market is just another system. Market share is the way we measure fitness for our purpose in a market. Whether your market FFP curve starts way up at the top, or in the middle, or down here, it's going to curve downward unless you do something about it. And that's why you need to measure your market. If you don't measure it, you can't manage it. That's where CDR comes in. We monitor and measure your market. Once you know your market, you'll be able to make rational decisions to maintain or even increase your market's health. Information is power. CDR will keep you informed, and your informed decisions will recover some control over your market. Check us out at www.constructiondatares.com or give us a call. We're ready to help you get a handle on your market.